Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Wee. How are you today? How are you today? How are you today? How were you yesterday? How are you gonna be tomorrow? Let that sink in. Let that question sink in. It's a very important question. What are you doing tomorrow, huh? Should we meet? What time? Oh, you're busy tomorrow. Good. I love me a busy queen and king. And can I just ask, for those who are non-binary, king and queen would not work. What do you prefer? Royal. Is it that? Please let me know. Let me know. Let me know. So in today's video, we're gonna do some ranting because it's been a while. It will be a musical because I've never done one of these. Nah, I'm lying. I wouldn't be doing that. I wouldn't be doing that to yourself. I wouldn't be doing that to myself. So I hope you enjoy this video. Now, I want to sing for you. Know you love me. I know you care. Just shout whenever, and I'll be there. Okay, that was enough. That was enough, honestly. It really was. Okay, now listen to my rant, and if you're triggered, just keep it to yourself. Because do you know what? I was not designed to work your triggers. I was not, and I'm not here for that. This is not my goal. So whatever triggers you have, take it to your priest, take it to your teacher, take it to your mother, take it to your father, take it to your sister, take it to your therapist, take it to your friend, take it to yourself. Yeah? Work on that. Because I mean nothing to you. You just met me, so you can't be angry with me. Come on now, brother, sister, person. Don't do me like that, okay? You're not here to bash on me. I'm here to bash on you. I'm joking, but okay, bye. Yoo-hoo! You're a bit short, aren't you? Which is fine. I don't have a height fetish like most people do. But I think this is better. Can we all agree? Because you don't have a choice. You just have to agree with me. I'm a Capricorn. What do you expect? So I'm actually feeling really weird about recording because it's been a while and I just don't know exactly what I want to talk about. Which is a common thing for me, actually. So I'm just gonna probably combine ideas, which is what I usually do anyway. Even if I have an idea, I'm digressing so much. I get into 15 subjects in 1 minute. Ooh, look at this hair, just looking like it's hay. It's corn. A big lump of nuts. It has the juice. It has the juice. So let's do our hair. I did bleach my hair again. I have dyed my roots, as you can see. It's a bit stained. I'm happy about dyeing my roots because honestly I just couldn't bear with that color and with my gray hairs, and I think it's looking better in that sense. However, the way I bleached my hair, OMG, I have patches of color that is as you can see, this is orange, and then it's lighter, and then it's orange again, and I don't know how to repair that. And if you're a hairstylist, honestly, it's fine. You can roll your eyes, but I don't need your anger. I do understand, you know better. You don't need to prove that to me like that with anger. We're all gonna be fine, okay? Because I'm not gonna go to the hair salon to pay a few £100 so that they can pull an even darker shade of orange on me just so that my hair can be healthy when I look like a clown. I'm sorry, I want to look like a different type of clown, and that's just not it. So let's do our hair. I'm not even gonna use heat protectant spray because I just love to torture my hair. My hair loves it. No, it doesn't, because it's honestly it's breaking and it's so bad. But I'm sorry, I've always been like this with my hair. If it's anything else, I can, like, I do care about health stuff. Like, I'm not the type of person that just puts on makeup and then doesn't care about anything else. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know some people, they like to look put together, but they're not. Like, I know there's some women out there that put makeup on and they don't have good hygiene. And if you're one of those, baby, what are you doing? Hygiene first. But when it comes to like breaking my hair so that it can, damaging my hair so that it can look nice, go away. Anyway, so let's talk about influencers today. Let's talk about that. Yeah, let's talk about influencers today, because I think that sometimes influencers, and I don't think I am an influencer, so before anyone, I'm just cringing at the thought of that. If I ever called myself one, it was just because it's funny. I'm just a person that posts video on YouTube. And if and when I'm gonna make it, maybe then I will be a YouTuber. And I think content creator is a better word, yes, but I don't know why it came into my head like that, you know, to call them influencers. I think that people are just used to that term better, you know, I think. I don't know.
What do you think?
So I think that influencers, I'm gonna stick with that, and I'll tell you why. Because I think that there can be content creators that make music. You can't call them influencers if they only make music. So I feel like content creators are like, it's still content.
It was at this moment she took a long 5-6 break to think.
So I feel like influencers are more like those who show their lives, you know, like, oh, day in my life, you know, and they're like talking about the clothes that they're wearing and stuff like that, and they, you know, get a commission if you click on their link and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure you do, because everyone knows. And I just want to talk about like the hate that they're getting, because I just don't get it. I don't get it. You know, when someone says like it's actually quite hard to be an influencer, I stand with that. I stand with that, because it's actually not easy. It's not. You don't just whip your phone out and then you start talking in front of the camera and that's it. You don't. Let me tell you what goes through it as a non-influencer. So first of all, you do have to get your camera out. That is, if you do have a camera, because not everyone has a phone that they can record with. Not everyone has that. That is a privilege, I think, because some people are that poor. So no, not everyone can do that. Let's just start with that. And then second, if you do have a camera, not everyone has a good camera. I don't think mine is like the best, but I think it's good enough. I think it's pretty good. Like compared to, I don't know, my laptop's camera. I don't know. Second, you do have to have some time. I'm lucky, I work from home, so sometimes I can just do it before work. You know, I could even do it on my lunch break. I can do it on my day off, like today is my day off. So it's fine. But there's some people that have kids, that have families, that they're like, they depend on them, like directly depend on them, because my family depends on me as well, but I don't live with them. So it's different. And then you have people that work 3 jobs as well, something like that, just so that they can make ends meet, and you know what I mean. And then you need to have some sort of like motivation. No, you actually need a lot of motivation. You need a lot of courage to like put yourself out there. And even after, like, I still question myself and I still think like, wow, why am I doing this? And I feel cringed out. I feel so cringed out, you know, by like putting myself out there, but I do want to do this. So that's why I'm doing it. And I don't think that you can put yourself out there without feeling cringe. But of course, there's levels to it. Like, you wouldn't see me dance like that in front of a camera like you would see TikTokers in 2020. I'm sorry, but that's just not my thing. And I would do that in front of a mirror though. I would. And when my friend visited me, my Romanian friend, he came for like 2 weeks. I was doing that in front of the mirror whilst I was brushing my teeth with the door open, and I was drunk. And I had no idea I was doing it. And he was just like, is she alright? And I wasn't. So, yeah. You just need to cope with feeling cringed out by your own self. And you need motivation, and you also need to have something, some sort of, when I say niche, I actually hate that word because I don't think that you actually need a niche. That's my opinion. I think that people are too complex, you know, to have a niche, but you can absolutely have one. So let me explain what I mean by that. You can just talk about how to edit videos on YouTube, or just overall, I don't know. Or you can talk about just makeup. So you can have a niche. But there's some people that don't have to have a niche, like, and they don't want to. So you can just, you are the niche. Do you know what I mean? Like, you are why people are watching your video. You are the reason why people are watching your videos. So you are the niche. So you can just post anything you like because it's you that people are watching. Does that make sense? And I don't have a niche because I'm just not like that. I don't know. I just want to like take my phone out and then just record whatever comes to my head. And yeah, so and after you did record, not to mention that you need a lot of things to like record. You need a tripod. If you don't have one, you can improvise. If you also don't have the means to get a tripod, even though you can find cheap ones, but I do understand some people really don't have money to spare for that. I have been there. I have been, you know, in a position where I had money to do nothing. I didn't have any money at all. Not even like a pound. And I'm not even joking. Like, my parents would not give me any money because we would depend on my stepdad. And he was such a greedy man. So I do understand, like, I know I'm digressing, but I am trying to say I come from, I can't say nothing because that would be like an insult to people that really, like, homeless people and all that. But I was living in a poor way. Like, I did have, you know, a bed to sleep in. I did have, like, you know, heater in my house and all that. But I did not have any money to, like, buy clothes whenever I needed clothes. I did not have any pocket money unless exceptions. And somehow I still made it. And I actually used law of attraction a lot when I was in high school. I don't know why I'm not using it as much anymore, but I'm trying to. But it did work, brother. And my friends who were more, yes, my hair looks that bad, but you know what? I'm okay. I'm okay with that. So my friends were helping me as well, but again, I digress. And yeah, so I'm not talking from a pedestal. Like, I know what it is like to live through hard times as well. So if you do want to do it, but you don't have the means to, just start with whatever you have. Even though I'm not in the place for me to say that yet, as if I made it or something like that, but I did start. So I can tell you that. Just start with whatever you have. But of course, make sure that you will never be ready for this. But make sure that you feel half ready. Like, you don't want to feel completely terrified and then kind of like traumatize yourself with it, because people are quite mean here. So if that's your fear, and I think that would be the only fear that one can have when they put themselves on social media. So if you are like scared, I don't know, maybe like do what I did. I switched off the comment section for quite a while, like probably a year and few months. Oh my god, my hair looks so bad. But you know what? I'm okay with that because my natural hair is like so healthy and it will grow, and there was no way around me getting my hair color like this one, even though it's patchy. But there was no way of getting this color without bleaching it like crazy. And if anyone can tell me how I could have done that, then please let me know. Because I don't know a better way than like bleaching it like crazy a few times. And then you just get this hair color. So anyway, going back to like influencers, I do think that this is a hard job because you also have to like learn how to edit, which I think it's difficult. I'm sorry, but for some of us it's really difficult. I know some of you it's just like a breeze, but for me it wasn't. I don't have the patience to like sit down and learn and whatever. But whenever I do it, and I do follow through with tutorials, I am quite happy with the result. So, but that takes time, that takes energy, motivation. So again, it's really not easy, especially if you're struggling so much with these things already. Like maybe you have depression, things like that, anxiety and all that. So, yeah, it's not easy. So I don't understand it when people bash on influencers for having money. Like it's not their fault that they have money. For example, I know about Bella Poarch. I know that she's made it with that video, you know, like everyone knows that video, right? If you don't know it, where have you been? Like, have you been living under a rock? And where is that rock? And what kind of rock? Is it a diamond? Are you shining bright like a diamond? So anyway, yeah, I think that she's made it, and people go on her channel and go like, what is she relevant for and stuff like that. Like, you guys made her relevant. You're watching her videos, you're asking what is she relevant for, and you're helping her algorithm. All that hate that she's getting, it's publicity. I think that's the word. It would be the word in Romanian, publicitate. Like, you're making her famous, basically. It doesn't matter if you're like being negative about her, it helps her, you know, in the same way everyone helped, what was her name? Rebecca Black or something like that? You know, that girl that was singing, "It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Which seat can I take?" So yeah, you guys made her famous. You guys make everyone famous, and then you're asking, why are they famous? Like, they have so much money. And the thing that baffles me is that sometimes, whilst we are right, rich people should give more and all that, of course. And I really hope that one day I have enough to become a humanitarian. That really is my goal. I want to be able to give. But in order to give, when you make money, you also have to keep some for yourself, in the sense that you can't just give it away just like that. You need to keep probably a big portion of it. I wouldn't know because I'm not rich. But you need to keep some money for yourself, because how else are you going to make money? If you don't invest the money that you have, if you don't like keep it in a bank or whatever you choose to do, even though I know from rich people that's a poor choice. But like, if you don't keep some money without giving it away to other people, you're not gonna make some more money. I'm sorry, but like, so I think that that's also what like Kardashians and all that do, even though I know that they're not huge fans of donating and all that, but I know that sometimes they do. But people feel entitled to people's money, and I just don't understand that. You're not gonna make any money yourself by going like,
you owe us money because you are rich.
Like, if you see that the world is unfair, why won't you play by their rules? Why won't you play by life's rules? If you see that she made it by having a sex tape and you want her money, why won't you do a sex tape yourself? Don't. That was bad advice. But my point is, that was just the only, like, that was the only example that came to my head, but that was like really bad. That was really bad. But you know what I mean? Like, if you see that influencers are making more money than you, and you are a nurse, for example, and I think, and I've said this so many times, I don't understand, how do we live in a world where doctors and therapists, like myself, do so much for the world, and we're getting paid way less than influencers. I don't get it either. But it's not influencers' fault. It's really not. It's whoever pays them, whoever decided, you know, that this is gonna, whoever decided that the world is gonna be like this, you know. And if you notice this, why won't you do the same? This is what I'm trying to do. Like, why won't you do the same? I can't be looking at them and be like, oh, you know, they're living this luxurious life and I'm not, like, then do what they do. Oh, you think that it's hard. Or you think, oh, now you understand it is hard. Because you do have to put yourself out there. You do need to have time. And a lot of people who started, they really started from the bottom. In a sense that they started with nothing. Like there's videos of like big content creators, because I do mean it overall. And they were recording with like a potato. Like their videos look so bad. Don't I look beautiful? And you know, that's how you know, like, they started from the bottom as well. They didn't have anything. They were not even, like, editing their videos. And that was years ago, of course. But that's how you start, man. And that's, like, everyone. That is everyone. Just go and watch one of, like, your favorite celebrities. They also kind of, like, started somewhere. And sometimes I also mean, like, physical appearance. And I don't mean to be shallow, but I know that we're looking at this like celebrities and social media influencers and content creators, just everyone that has money, and they've like altered their looks, and we think like, oh my god, they just look amazing, but all you're seeing is just what they're looking like now. If you're looking at their older pictures, they look more humane. They don't look like goddesses, and they're just like beautiful human beings, but they're like normal. Do you get me? Because sometimes we see all these people on social media and we think that they look divine, but then in real life, have you got a problem? Has he got a problem? I swear on my nan's ashes. Now listen, I know that was weird, but I don't care. And those who know, I love Veronica. Is it Veronica or Veronica? I don't know, I love her. Yeah, we just look at these people who look divine on social media, but like I never see any of you walking down the street and making me go like, oh, I want to look like her, like I love her skin, I love her makeup. I don't. And I actually see beauty in people. Like instead of having this reaction, I actually have more of a, oh my gosh, she has beautiful hair. Things that you just see like outside in the world, whereas when you see them on social media, it's like everything. It's like, oh my god, their face, their makeup, their outfit, everything. And sometimes I see girls that just look beautiful but look like human beings. Do you know what I mean? When I say normal, it's like, this is not a negative word. When I say normal, I just mean like you look like a human being, and that's actually amazing. Honestly, that really is, because it's just, we're too filtered nowadays. So when I see some of these girls and they look normal, I am thinking you probably look like on social media unreal, in a sense that I can tell that you just probably sat like this, you know, like proper good lighting, you know, and filters and all that. I can tell you're one of those. I can tell. But in real life, you're beautiful, but you're beautiful. Do you know? I'm so sorry. I know it sounds like, Leona, what are you saying? Are you saying people are less beautiful? No, I'm just saying you look more humane, okay? And I don't care that that makes you feel insecure, because I'm sorry, but like, you are feeling insecure if you use those filters like that, if you edit your face like that, and so on. It's not me, it's you. And I'm just pointing things out, and I don't mean to be mean, but you may have a hard time swallowing the truth because you feel insecure. So we all feel insecure though, so just at least admit it. Like, just go like, yes, I am insecure, that's why I use these filters. Simple as that. I feel insecure. I feel insecure about my face, you know, when I have to record. I feel insecure about my dark circles and my saggy skin. My jewels. And still, someone yesterday, and I kid you not, you may not think, oh, she doesn't look like that age, but I'm 29, pushing 30 in a few months. And this man who stopped me on the street, he went like, he was doing something with Wi-Fi contracts and all that. He said, you look too young, but I will still ask you though, what Wi-Fi provider are you with? And I was like, I'm 29, like, how young do I look for you? Like, and he's like, no way, I need to see an ID. I thought you were 19. 19! Come on, brother. I don't look 19. I don't think I look 19 at all, but maybe in reality, like in real life, because I'm not very tall, and I don't know, I think it's my vibe as well. I do look a bit younger, but I don't think I look 19 whatsoever. Like, but it always varies. It's either like 23, 26, you know, so everyone has their own age for me, which is funny. And it's flattering, and sometimes it does give me some sort of like, I love it when adults talk to me like I'm young. They're like, cheers, lovey. I'm like,
Stop! I just want to hug you!
but I don't like it when they act like I'm a cocky teenager. Not teenager, but like young adult. Not teenager, okay? Young adult. You know what they act like, especially in the UK. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. So I don't like it when they see my resting bee face, and they probably assume that I'm just arrogant like that, and I'm not. I'm actually very nice, and they sometimes switch up when they see that I'm nice, because I'm like, hello, you know, and stuff like that when I'm at the till or whatever. And yeah, sometimes it's not flattering when they, as I said, they just take me for a kid or something like that. And there's a lot of young lads that think I'm their age, and they just hit on me. They're like 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And I'm like, brother, what are you doing? I could be your mother. Like, get away from me. Anyway, so, oh gosh, I do love to digress, don't I? So yeah, it's really not my fault that you are using filters and we call that out and you feel bad about it. Like, that's something that you should reflect on as well, because people are not supposed to like look at something and think, oh yeah, that's a filter, it messes with my head, but I'm just gonna allow that to happen without like talking about it at all, so that the person that is messing with my head because they use the filters, like, I'm just gonna accept, you know, this so that they can feel okay. Are we alright? Are we alright here? No, we're not. And I just don't get it, you know, when like people bash on people with money. Like, for example, what is the problem with Kardashians? There's a lot of things that they do that everyone has done for decades or hundreds of years. For example, they have altered their bodies, okay? But everyone is like, oh my god, they're like so bad for like, you know, young girls. And I do agree to a certain point. Like, yes, the things that we see, not them specifically, the things that we see, everything is bad, you know? Like, for example, why do you use alcohol in a movie? Because young boys can watch that and be like, oh, okay, alcohol is fine. So they drink alcohol, they get drunk, they get addicted. See how it is? Because it's not about what the other people do. It's not what is out there in the world. It's the education that you give to your child. Yeah. It's how you raise your child. It's not how Kim Kardashian raises your child, because it's not her responsibility. It's not what she does to her body that all other celebrities have done to their bodies, but no one says anything. Like, literally no one talks about J-Lo. No one talks about Beyonce. Like, I'm so sorry, but it's so obvious. Like, why did she have to alter her body? She's already she's a black woman, so she has curves, right? Isn't this what social media says? Which is trying to say that white women don't have curves, which is completely untrue. But it depends where from. Like, factually speaking, I say that again, factually, facts speaking, and it's only a matter of looking into it, you know. But I know that America and UK is very influential compared to the rest of Europe, which is like, for example, East or like around Spain, you know, like white women do have curves. They may look slightly different because, you know, each to their own body type and all that. But yeah, so, you know, I don't understand. Why did J-Lo, why did Beyonce have enhanced their appearance? Because they already had beautiful bodies with curves, and no one says anything about that. No one says Beyonce has altered her bum, her lips, because she did. Megan Fox as well, not her bum, but her bumbies and her nose and her lips, and even Angelina Jolie, she has enhanced her lips a little bit as well. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Why do you bash on Kardashians for altering their bodies when like they're kind of like models as well? Like they have their own brand, so they're modeling for their own brand. And if it was someone else, you would have accepted that, but because it's them, you don't. And also, whilst I do understand that, that sex tape has made Kim more famous, I am 100% sure that she would have made it without that. 100% sure. Because she's the type of person that she just goes after what she wants. She doesn't take a no, and she just has what she needs, to be in this industry. And there's a lot of rich people that also don't donate, but somehow you have a problem with them. And I know that some of you will say, yeah, but they don't give us anything. Like they don't sing, they don't have a talent, they're not acting, blah, blah, blah. Bro, have you watched their TV show? They are acting. They're acting. Sometimes they are acting and you don't even know it. And not only that, but the fact that they are giving you a reality TV show. You're not saying anything about that Kate, John and Kate plus 8. She had a reality TV show as well. And she became rich thanks to it. She doesn't have a talent. She also did her abdomen after she had 8 kids. And you may be thinking, yeah, but she had 8 kids. So she had a reason. Because she felt insecure. So that's why the Kardashians also altered their bodies. Because they also felt insecure. They felt like they need to do this. Because of their job as well. So why are we not bashing on someone for accepting their bodies after they had 8 kids, for example? Like we could say that. Why aren't you accepting your beautiful body? Because it is beautiful. She gave life, right? So we need to accept it. But why are we not bashing on people that go and get that done? Why are we not bashing on everyone the same? We're just bashing on them. Like, I'm sorry, but it's giving jealousy. And you know how I know that? Because I had a friend in high school, yes, we were in school as well. I had a friend and she was bashing on them, going like they have no talent. I don't know why they're being famous for. I just got this in my mouth. Like, be a bit more original, when you say all these things. Like, have an original opinion. Like, hate them for something more specific. She was saying that about them. But then you know what she was telling me? That she watches herself in the mirror, giving interviews and thinking that she's on the red carpet. With what talent? She did not know how to sing. She did not know how to act. What talent? So you want to be on the red carpet and have their money, but them being rich for having a reality TV show you hate them for that. Make it make sense. Or it's just giving envy. And it's fine if you feel envy. It really is, because you're a human being. We will feel all ranges of emotions even if we deny them. And there's plenty of you who deny them. When I was younger, I used to deny feeling envious as well, because it was such a subtle feeling for me, and I was way more confident than I was feeling like I'm lacking something. It was just a feeling that was coming and then going, literally, because I'm a human being. But I wasn't sitting in that envy like that. But some of you are. Some of you wish the worst. For example, when my friends were showing me the stuff that they bought for themselves and they're going on holidays or whatever, I wanted to know more. Tell me more. Show me all the stuff you got, because I love it. And they even would tell me, I love how you just don't get, sad or envious about this. Why would I? I'm happy for you, babes. I feel like I want to absorb that. Now I'm feeling a bit different about that, because there's some people that just I would not cheer for them like that. But I would not wish them the worst or anything like that. I find them inspirational. And I think that that's what we should feel like as well. So it's not influencers' fault or Kardashians' fault for why we are poor. And if those rules apply for them, it means they can apply for you as well. Like, yes, some of these people, they did have some money to help them. But as I said, you can still start from the bottom and work your way up. A lot of people have. So maybe you should become a Kardashian as well. Like, why not? So if you see that, you know, this lifestyle works for them, and if you see that that's what you want for yourself, just go for it. Stop hating on influencers, because I find it really weird. Like, there's even content creators / influencers out there that make videos about other celebrities like Kim Kardashian or whatever, content creators as well, and they make videos bashing on them, going like, oh, I wish I would have had this money, like, honestly, we're all like struggling here, and you're talking about which washing machine to get, and I googled it and I saw the price and it was so expensive, and I don't know, how are you getting on this app to like tell us I don't know what washing machine to pick, like, I wish I would have had this problem, and I wish I would have had this these money to like spend it like that. You're making it about yourself. Other people are entitled to use their riches. Are you okay? Because legit, I bet that all of you who talk like this, you walk past a homeless man and you don't even think twice. And some of you are probably going like, they deserve it. Like, look at them. Because some of them are like drunk. Some of them do use drugs. But do you know why? Look into why, and you might feel a bit more compassion. And what I'm trying to say with that is, whilst you're bashing on people who have money and use it to live life, instead of allowing yourself to feel inspired by that and you bash on them, meanwhile, other people are below you as well. And you're not thinking about them twice, because you're thinking, yeah, but I worked hard for this. So they did. It's just that they're on a different level. They have a different type of struggle. For example, we as like normal people, as in, you know, you go to work, you come back, you have a family, or you have a boyfriend, I don't know. You have to deal with like paying bills, whereas they don't think about it twice because they have enough money to do so. But then they have to put up with bullying. They have to put up with stalkers. You don't have that. And maybe if you would have had their life, maybe if you would have changed, you know, like tomorrow, you would wake up in their bodies. Maybe you wouldn't like it. Maybe it would be way too hard for you to handle that. Like even Megan Fox, for example, was saying, that was actually traumatic for me to become famous. And I believe that, because your life changes so much. And I don't speak from experience. However, I can tell just by, just think about it. Just have a bit of perspective, man. What the hell? Anyway, so that was my rant for today. I did not finish my hair. Like, I just wanted to have like more relaxed curls, but I'm gonna finish it off camera. So I hope you enjoy watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy my rants. And if you have not subscribed yet, subscribe. And I know some of you are watching my videos and they are bashing on my videos, but you know what? You're very small to me. You're very small to me, and I don't give a fuck about you. But to the rest of you who do love my videos, who comment and give me hearts and likes and thumbs up and subscribes and all that, I love you, baby. And if it's quite alright, I just see people walking around. So, bye. Mwah.